All right, guys, a little bit of a unboxing, a little bit of a first look. You guys can read the title of the video. You already know what's in the box here. We have a Marlin GBL, an 1895 GBL. This is a 4570. This is one of the shorter guide gun type rifles that they offer. So we got a 6+1 capacity. It's got a shorter 18.5-inch barrel. It's just kind of a pack gun, maybe a hog gun, bear gun, guide gun, whatever you want to call it. It could serve a lot of different purposes, but it's just a good old-fashioned lever gun. Now, I picked this one up for a pretty good deal. I got it on Bud's Gun Shop for $509, plus it came with a $100 mail-in rebate. And in fact, for anybody that's looking for a lever gun right now, all Marlin's lever guns right now have a rebate of some sort. I believe it's either 75 or 100 bucks. So all said and done, I'm gonna have to pick this thing up for $409 because it came with free shipping. Now, they do offer a upgraded version of this, the SBL, which is a stainless version with rails and all that kind of stuff. But that thing costs twice as much money. I think it costs somewhere in the $850 to $900 range. And I'm cheap, so I'm not going to buy that one. But the reason I wanted to do this video for you guys out there is because there's a lot of debate on the internet, mostly, that anything coming out of Freedom Group right now is crap from the factory. Whether it's Remington, Marlin, doesn't matter. That it's crap. That stuff is coming with just all kinds of problems, and they're just crap guns across the board. So I want to unbox this and show you guys this gun. Before I've done anything to it, I haven't done anything. I did take it out of the box once when I picked it up in my FFL just to kind of give it a quick once over, but that's it. I haven't done anything to this. I haven't even taken the tag off of it yet, so I want you guys to do this unboxing with me so we can see, does Marlin, does Remington, does companies bought by Freedom Group, do they have issues with their rifles? Hopefully not, because I've already paid for this gun. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box and we shall see. All right, here we are, all nice and unboxed. Let's take an up-close and personal look at this thing. Now, mechanically, really there's not a lot I'm going to know until I take it to the range, put some rounds through it, and see how it does. I can make an educated guess based on just the overall fit and finish of the rifle, and that's what we're going to be looking at here, is basically fit and finish. All right, now I want to check things like making sure the forends on there good and tight, no wobble. Check the screw here, make sure we got no movement here on the rear sight, and it's good and tight in that dovetail. Same thing with the front sight. I want to check, make sure there's no movement, anything like that, right? Same thing again with the magazine tube. We don't want any movement of any kind whatsoever. Looks like we've got good barrel to receiver fit here. Receiver's nice and drilled and tapped, looks nice and even. No issues there. I don't see any blemishes or issues with the finish itself on the barrel, on the receiver, on the lever, anything like that. We've got good fit and finish here on the stock, and as the stock fits to the receiver here at the tang. Nice, smooth, nothing protrudes, no gaps, anything like that. Let's go ahead and check the action here real quick. Okay, that's not bad. Nice, smooth action. A little bit tight, but it's what you would expect from a brand new gun. Trigger feels good. Again, a little tight, but that will work out as the gun gets fired. Yeah, everything seems to be good to go there. Nice, light, crisp trigger. Let's check the safety here real quick. Yep, works as it should. All right, cool, good to go. So there you go. Just from a cursory inspection, I would say this thing is ready to go to the range right now, and you shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Again, I can't predict everything right now, but I'm pretty confident I'll be able to take this thing to the range and have no problems with it. However, there was one thing that I noticed at the FFLs when I picked it up that I want to show you guys. Has nothing to do with the mechanics of the gun, the accuracy, the function, anything like that. But on a brand new firearm, I think it's unacceptable, and that's going to be this right here. Okay, this is the little cap for the pistol grip. They call it, I think, the pistol grip cap. If you notice here, it's got little machining and filing marks on it, little edges that it shouldn't have. Okay, there are little edges here on it, like it was filed incorrectly. This is supposed to be like a little smooth, round dome, okay? It shouldn't have machining marks on it. Now, the way they manufacture these is they put the cap on there, and then they sand the entire stock down and the cap to make sure it's all perfectly fitted to the stock and flush and everything. And then they're supposed to come back after that and make sure this is nice and dome smooth, right? Obviously, they didn't do that last step. Now, I did call Marlin. Talked to a guy in customer service named Steve, who was very nice, very helpful. He took my name, my number, my address, everything. I haven't even registered this thing yet online. And he said, I'm going to get a stock set out to you today. I'm going to get it out to you ASAP. Hopefully you'll have it by the end of the week. It's a complete set. It comes already just fitted, the little cap there with the stock, everything good to go. Just swap out the stock. He's like, keep that old stock, Don't have to send it back to us or anything. You want to use it as a spare in case you crack this one, whatever, doesn't matter. But I'm going to get you a good stock today. I'm going to look at it personally myself, make sure it's good to go, and get it sent out to you right away. So, as far as their customer service goes, that was a pretty good experience. I've never dealt with Marlin before, but that was a good customer service experience. However, it was a customer service experience I should not have had to have with a brand new gun had their quality control been what it should be. This should have been caught on the final inspection. It wasn't. Now, like I said, is it a nitpicky thing? Maybe it is. It does not affect the function of the gun. It doesn't affect the accuracy. It doesn't affect the mechanics of the gun. But on a brand new gun, I expect more than that. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I think this thing's probably going to be good to go. If I have any issues, I'll let you guys know about it. But I'm pretty confident this is going to be good. I've owned many Marlins, and yes, even some since they've been bought out by Freedom Group, and had no issues mechanically or accuracy-wise with any of them. So I'm pretty confident this is going to be a good to go gun, and I'm just going to pop that new stock on it when it comes in, and then it will look like a good to go new gun as well. So that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. You got any questions, comments, anything like that, leave it down below, and we will talk to you guys later. Thanks.